Hey folks, it's Lindsay Elsa with SPS back in the building over at Grand Ledge High School with the Grand Ledge Comets for the SPSEdge Track and Field Tour. I'm sitting here with sophomore Elsa Gomez. How are you?
I'm good.
So nice to meet you. Yeah, get to come and hang out at your practice. Tell me, what events do you participate in?
I run the 4x8 and
4x8?
Yeah.
Woo-hoo. Okay.
And the 800, sometimes the mile.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your preference is long distance a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, that'll help me jump right into my background in sports psychology. Talk about the mental fortitude you have to have. It's one thing to kind of have a race that's relatively quick and be over soon, or you're being a powerful shot putter or something like that. But what about the long races? How do you keep your mind locked in for that time?
Well, I try not to focus about like how many laps I have. You kind of like divide it into like pieces during the race.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the beginning, you're more about just get out there, assert your spot, especially in the 800.
Mm-hmm.
And like during the middle, you're just trying to maintain where you're at.
Mm-hmm.
And then like towards the end, you're just pushing with all you've got.
Mm-hmm.
Like all negative thoughts leave your mind.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's great. You got a great attitude towards that. Has track and field always been a sport you've been really interested in?
Yeah,
Really?
I've always loved to run.
That's great. That's
Yeah.
great. I like that. Sophomore, talk about what these first couple years of high school has been like for you, playing varsity level sports and all that. What's that been like?
It's been pretty good. I mean, last year I was a part of varsity too. It wasn't very demanding.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, this is my first year taking an AP class,
Oh.
so in that way, it's slightly more demanding.
Uh-huh.
But I've been able to balance out like schoolwork and athletics.
Yeah.
So.
Does that balance for a student athlete, even on the high school level, does that come easy?
It depends on how you approach it. I mean, like, if you approach it with a positive attitude, then I would say, like, it's not bad. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you just have to work on being able to manage your time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so.
Time management being the key.
Yeah.
Well, great. So what's going to happen 2, 3, 4 years from now when you're done here, and we'll come back and we'll look on that wall and we'll see your name up there with all the high school track greats?
Yeah, I think I really want to get up there for the 800, possibly break the school record again.
Wow. You said again?
Well, not again.
Okay. I'm like, okay, that's cool. But that's a goal. I like how you can articulate that goal, and you don't have any problem talking about it. So what do you think it's going to take for you to do those things to break that record?
I think getting out of my comfort zone and like experimenting in the 800, like going past where I think my limits are. Mm-hmm. So, yeah,
That's
never being comfortable in a race.
Yeah, and the fact that you can acknowledge that as being in a comfort zone sometimes that can be our own limitation. It's not that there's somebody on the team better than you. It's the individual effort you got to make. Well, that's a great attitude. Okay. Any special shout outs you want to give before we let you go?
Coach Hutch. I mean, he gives very good information to me. He tells me what like I need to do or what he thinks I need to do in a race. I implement it. It works.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so I just listen to what Coach Hutch says, and yeah.
That's a great thing, giving Coach Hutchinson his props. Well, with that being said, guys, this is Lindsay Elsa with SPS over at Grand Ledge, and we'll see you next time. Peace.